Bill Gates, Henry Ford, back home people like Dhirubhai Ambani, JRD Tata have been iconic entrepreneurs. They have inspired generations and would continue to do so. The fact of listening to one's heart, driving one's passion, all these are fundamental to entrepreneurship. There are thousands of companies which are born every year and just a handful of them succeed. This is risky business, yet there are a lot of us who get very attracted towards this concept of entrepreneurship. The paths that these iconic entrepreneurs have taken are reminisced, are discussed, exemplified. However, I wonder whether all those paths today lead to the success that they achieved. Let's examine this a little bit more in details. I think firstly, technology has changed our lives. The way we buy things, the way marketeers sell their products, and so on and so forth. Everything has changed so much. The information about opportunities is available all over. So the same number of opportunities are being chased by a lot more people. The resources haven't become limitless. So there is nothing new about companies trying to chase the resources and win over them. However, I think what has changed is the speed at which, the ferocity, the ruthlessness with which we chase the opportunities and try to win over the resources has increased tremendously. So it's about the fast and the furious that will win the game. If that's what is required, then how do you draw the line? Where do you balance? I think the point is about, on one hand, there are financial institutions who are willing to lend, there are governments who are encouraging entrepreneurs because they want the commercial activities to increase, the tax revenues to increase, the citizens are looking for better opportunities. So all of this is good. And at the same time, the organization needs to really seize the opportunity which is available to it. The entrepreneurs need to deliver industry-leading returns. The capitals which are deployed are available, but the deployment has to generate the returns that the stakeholders are looking for. If it is the returns are not industry leading, then it is not an attractive investment for the investors. Same with the employees as well. So it's about balancing one's own ambitions and your ability to execute and convert those ambitions into results. So that's the balance that one is talking about. If the balance goes off, then the load the business is unable to take. So are there lessons from the recent events in the world? I think on one hand, there are new age companies like Amazon have grown positive. There are e-commerce players. There are a lot of mergers, acquisitions. Companies are infusing funds just to stay afloat. So there is naturally a pressure to return the capital with the terms that the investors have deployed there. So naturally there is a pressure on the entrepreneur to deliver success. So what should one do? There are, of course, organizations which have blossomed, there are failures, there are successes. So I think each entrepreneur should have a mentor who one is trusting, who one is respecting for the knowledge, for the expertise that one gathers, what one has. And one is able to make suggestions, is able to handhold without any reservation, so that there are mistakes or errors of judgment which can be prevented. That brings me to a very famous quote by Walt Disney, who said, all our dreams can come true only when we have the courage to pursue them. Thank you.